what I really want to know, and I keep asking you locals, but nobody has the answer. Public television is so popular here in Portland. It is probably the best city in the country for public television.
Really?
Yeah, I would say, Hannah, you can fact check that, but I am fairly certain it's not just our show, that public television's ratings for Portland are the best in Portland all over. All over.
Right here, you might know that.
Portland's ratings for public television national shows are the highest in the country often. Why do you love us so much?
That's a good question.
Why do you love us so much? That's what I really want to know. So people can, write to Roadshow and tell us what's in the secret sauce here in Portland that makes you also smart and interested and engaged in the material we generate. I am impressed with all of you. You're impressed with us. I'm impressed with all of you. I think we have an appeal to 8 to 80, and I've witnessed it myself with all kinds of people. People watch for different reasons.
Yeah.
You can just watch because you just want to watch good stuff go by and relax and have no big motivation. Or maybe you just want to know everything there is to know about antiques, and you know what our experts know, and that is great objects are one of a kind. And I think what's really the real charm of the show, in all seriousness, is here's this object in front of us. Sometimes it's 50 years old, sometimes it's hundreds of years old. It's right here. Those of us who are here can touch it, and it tells us a story, and that story really resonates because it's told through that object. We like to imagine where it's been. We like to imagine other hands holding it and working it or using it or whatever, and I think that's the magic of the show. You know what's so fun is that we got 2 different Abraham Lincoln related objects today. One was this 1965, I should be saying 1865, I'm almost certain of it. This 1865 letter that this guest brought in. His grandfather was going to be, had gone to the Ford Theater. He was at the theater the week before when Lincoln was assassinated, and he was describing what that was like.
The week before Lincoln was
Yeah,
assassinated.
he was there the week before Lincoln was assassinated, and he is describing what Booth is like in this letter. And because there are no photographs from that time, that this very articulate description that helps you imagine that scene is an unusual thing. So even though this guest's ancestor is not a name of note,
Yeah.
had he written a letter about anything else, we would say, nice letter, it's good you have it, and how nice to have this letter from your ancestor.
Right, right.
The estimate that Ian Elling put on it, conservatively, was $10,000 to $15,000 at auction. Get out of town! That's a lot of money. So what else happened was, this is the story I started to tell, and now I'll tell it.
Alrighty.
These photos have been in this family since 1862. It was given to his great-great-grandpa who was moving, and back in those days you had to go east to go west. Okay? So they knew the president, and they got the photo, photo autographed at that time. He wasn't president yet.
Oh, so the photo was the photo of Lincoln?
Yes.
And it was autographed by Lincoln,
Yes.
but he wasn't president yet.
Yes. And this photo is Lincoln pre-beard. It's this very rare that you see him without his beard.
Yeah.
Prior to that, it's in a period picture frame.
Oh, wow. That's like true to the period?
Yep. And the auction estimate that Francis put on that was $70,000 to $100,000, an insurance of $120,000.
Now, is that going to be on the show?
That'll make the cut, I will tell you now.
That'll make
Yes,
the cut.
I go home and I'll make the cuts Monday, Tuesday. I'll be working on the shows, getting them ready for editing. But I will tell you right now, there's no doubt in my mind, unless we discover something totally weird, that that'll make the cut. I give a ton of credit to our experts. What they do, they make it look easy to us because they spend decades being able to talk like that. What they do is really hard, making those judgments, looking at things, deciding whether it's authentic or not. There's so much forgery out there today. And so they really have a really hard job. It's not a part-timer. As producer of this show, I know a dangerous amount. but I could not buy and sell at the high end without getting hurt badly. I don't touch enough. I don't touch enough. They're in museums 7 days a week. They're geeks. They're geeks who just love stuff. Well, if your readers want to know when these shows will be on, and we're going to make 3+ shows, which I'm sure is in your media kit.
Right.
Sometime after that first Monday in January, we work with PBS in the September usually and release that schedule then. OPBU will have it on their website the day we know it. We'll have it on ours. You want to be the first to know? Register for our newsletter. That's my plug.
All right, so sometime after the first Monday in January.
Yeah.
All right, but it's going to be in January.
It will be sometime between January and May.